All right, guys, we are getting ready to go. We're going to see you in a few minutes. There's Gigi. Gigi, wave. So this is what we've done so far. I guess I have to say what I've done so far. So I don't know if you remember when you saw this, the grass was in bad shape. It was black everywhere. It was dirt. So I dug up all the middle section over there and laid new grass. That was quite a process. Then fertilized everything and gave it a lot of energy, and all this grass has come back. I now have a nice big lawn here. Replanted a lot of these plants over here. These are from our house and from Jeanette's. Created a line of these agapanthus around to make a little line, and then added our plants. What I've done, as you can see in this section here, these big plants here, which were these kind of agaves, a friend was getting rid of them. They were laying down in his backyard. This whole area over here, I dug up all those plants, and it's kind of hard to see. I'll kind of move in. Added a lot of these. These were all just literally in this guy's backyard. These plants here and those agaves, he literally had them down in his backyard. He was throwing them away. We put this fence here. It's actually a chain link fence. We put that boarding, and then we added those strelitzias, Nikolai strelitzias, that'll grow up and hopefully create a wall there. So that's kind of what I've done in this section. And then over here, you remember there was all those plants that I was telling you I was going to try and rehabilitate, but I didn't. I wound up renting a stump grinder, which is pretty hard because they're like 500 kilos, and did it, and I ground out 25 stumps all through. And then I added again, these were all plants that my friend was getting rid of, throwing away. So these were all basically off the trash heap, and I just said, I'll take those, thanks very much. We've cut back everything a little bit. This is going down to our front. Now this section over here, this was a big project. All those, remember there was plants there. Oops, sorry about the sun. So I also dug all those out, gurneyed all the rocks, reset them, and then rehabilitated this grass also. So now we've got green grass, although there's little patches here because this is a little poodle's toilet. And yeah, so this is also looking pretty cool now. You'll see Willow in a minute anyway. So that's in this section. Then we go into the house. I don't think we even had a couch in here. So then we changed all the curtains. We put up all these fairy blinds, got a new couch in here. So at least we've got these kind of blinds that are a little more conducive to a modern look rather than 1970s curtains. So it's kind of in here. That's kind of what we've done throughout the house. We've added, I don't know if you remember that we had them going here. This is your room when you come down here. And what we could do is just put a little porta potty in here if you wanted to have a ensuite. Just right against the wall there, put a little porta potty. And then you've got your own ensuite. That's your spare room. We added ducted, there used to be a big air conditioning unit there. So we have changed all that, and we now we put this in. And one more thing, I was gonna quickly go out here. We added, just recently, just to try to get a little more off the grid, we added 23 solar panels on this roof and up on that roof. You can't see it, which is great. So you love seeing that you get power during the day for nothing. Let me come through again. There's Gigi. We're following Gigi. They're all getting ready. We'll go out to the back here. Then back here we kind of cleaned up and made the back deck look quite nice. Got a new table and just a little more modern again. Got rid of some of that old stuff they had. We cut out there was all dead star jasmine over there, which was nice, but it created a wall, but we just had to take it down. We're gonna work on creating another barrier there. And then, cleaned up all around the pool. So the pool's looking good. I had to Unfortunately, over here I had to cut down a lot of those beautiful Chinese palms, which created a barrier between that next property, but it wasn't compliant with the fence. So we got to work on that section. My part that I've really been working on is this area over here, which I'm watering right now. So I pulled out all the ivy that was here, gurneyed the rocks, so we've now got all that rock. That beautiful rock is now exposed. Added the Nikolai Strelitzia over there, and I'm going to put another big one in the pot over there. I had one before, but it wasn't handling it very well. Just to help create a bit more barrier. But treated all this ground here, added a lot of dirt, tilled it also, tilled all that, and then laid grass. And then the latest one that I just did was this next layer down. I'm just slowly working my way down. I pulled all this rock. There was all this rock down in those steps down there. Those are all rock from down in the bush. And I made another wall on this second tier. Down below you can see a wall. It's about a foot high, foot and a half high. And then leveled out this ground again, tilled it, put in some nice dirt and everything, and then laid out that turf. So that was my latest project there. So that's kind of what this area, you remember what it used to look like. It was all overgrown, and took all the plants that, I haven't done this area over here, but took all those trees that were there and we cut them out. With that, you want a real full body workout, get a 500 kilo stump grinder and grind 20 stumps. Then my last thing that I just did, this area is still a work in progress, but this was all dirt over here. So I got this river rock and just kind of laid it in here, and then added some more succulents. These again were all succulents from my friend's house that were just kind of laying around, just pulled off pieces of it, the cactus he'd thrown out because he had so many chunks of cactus. So that's the latest. And then this over here is hopefully that will all grow in. That's from Daisy's yard. And that will just become a full, yeah. And then we're back under here, back at the pool. All right. Had a little bit of work. Oh, and what have I done down the back? Let's just see. Although our property line, kind of went and looked and saw exactly the property actually ends technically just about where just past that mandarin tree there. But I've kind of been clearing it all the way back there because we're not putting a fence or anything, but nobody's back there. But so that's all crown land that we're borrowing. So yeah, we're in the bush in the city.